My officers stood tall, as did our partners. They did not waver, and they have very quickly restored order to downtown. And I want to say that I'm quite impressed by the readiness by my officers and also by the restraint. Our mission was to facilitate the delegates' transportation, access to the convention site, and their ability to get back and forth. And our mission also was to allow peaceful protest to go forward. And on both of those bases, today was a success for the St. Paul Police Department, the Minneapolis Police Department, and Bloomington State Patrol, and all the other agencies that have taken part in this great event. There have been arrests made today. At last count, there were 56 arrests made, of which 7 were felonies, and about 9 were gross misdemeanor arrests. And we expect that there will be more arrests. That number will continue to grow. We're in the process of making arrests even as we speak on one last group that has circled down to Shepherd Road. A number of people were intimidated and frightened, I believe, by the masked criminals who were running through the streets. I am gratified that not only did I see the heroic efforts by the officers today, and not only did the mayor see that, but that many of you in the media also saw that. And I like the term that you in fact have coined, that what you saw today in the face of numbers and agitation and masked criminals was a restrained use of force.
I know many chiefs of police, and assure you that they are average human beings just like you.
Self-described anarchists, and as the police would follow some of these groups, other groups, small groups, would break off. They would throw rocks and bottles. There were some tires that were slashed, broken windows. I saw a lot of this, saw a lot of the rocks and bottles, and at one point we were behind a group that was being trailed by some police at that point, and about a dozen of these pepper spray canisters were fired off.
We appreciate your thoughts today. Thank you so much.
You know, what's notable about these images is that I wasn't arrested or detained for taking them. A story that's been missed completely by legacy media is that there's been unprecedented intimidation and harassment of protesters and journalists at this convention by local authorities, presumably under the command of Homeland Security, FBI, and Secret Service. Dozens of journalists have been detained or arrested, including 3 members of the Uptake and Amy Goodman from Democracy Now!
Right. Okay. Corey, hey, thank you so much for sharing that with us. We appreciate it again.
I think it's a big mistake if we start squelching people's ability to witness and observe what's happening.
Minneapolis City Council member Cam Gordon wants an explanation from the police chief and the city attorney.
It is fundamentally un-American.
Around 1:30 this morning, these 3 videographers who say they travel the country documenting police misconduct were stopped by Minneapolis police near these railroad tracks in Northeast. They say officers unlawfully seized their cameras and notepads which had information about RNC protest plans.
What they took away is our ability to report. And this cannot be allowed to happen.
This is absolutely outrageous behavior for a police department.
Hours later, at this sit-in protest at the Minneapolis Housing and Urban Development Office, our photojournalist Jared Bergerson was ordered by police not to videotape the demonstration and pushed into an elevator. One person was later arrested.
Release the accredited journalist now!
From the convention floor.
Violating my constitutional right. You are
Sidewalk
violating
now. Sir, I want to talk to you.
Arrest
him. Do not arrest me.
Right, sir.
Stay
right there. He's under arrest. Stay right there. Back up, back up.
Hey guys, if you cross this line, you'll be under arrest, so don't do it.
No one is taking responsibility for this. You are saying, I am not responsible for the police harassment outside. We're going to go out, we'll probably be harassed. Who knows, maybe we'll be let free. Hopefully. But who is going to take responsibility for this?
Well, I mean, I don't concede that there is police harassment.
Who can talk to Sheriff Fletcher?
You came in. You're welcome to go to Sheriff Fletcher and speak to him. He's an elected official as well. Just as you're welcome into this office today.
So you think he would receive us?
I hear your concerns, and I will pass them along. And, you had a statement to make, and you made it.
Considering conducting an investigation into police misconduct. Do you have anything to say about that?
I can't speak to your comments. I haven't heard them.
Okay.
This way. Right, please? Right here in the hallway.
You need to intervene. You're not. Come in. Come out. Come out. You're coming out.
I'm not coming out.
Hello.
We're okay.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, we're okay. Thank you for coming.
There's no need for police to do that.
We're here peacefully and respectfully. That's what Mr. Bob Hume had to say, okay?
Who works here?
I do. We're just having a conversation. We're okay.
This is the kind of response we're seeing all over town.
I'm sorry. No, thank you for your comments.
What I saw moved me deeply. Human rights, dignity, and equality for all people. I know John. You can trust his hand at the wheel.
Brothers and sisters, a couple things we want to say right quick. A couple things. Rage Against the Machine is a band that has never advocated violence. We've always advocated a direct opposition to unjust wars like the one started by John McCain and the Republicans and Bush and all of them. That's why we're here today, standing peaceful opposition. Now, in honor of that peaceful opposition, we wish that the police and the state here in Minneapolis would do the same thing. Damn right. People take to the streets. Despite the falling floor, shattering the walls, eating traffic hits like they the whole, get the fuck up the commode with the sure shot. Sure to make the bodies drop, dropping no copper, yo, don't call us a cobra. Terror rage quenching the thirst of the power dogs. That far-sided pentagon, that rotten soul, the face of the earth gets bigger, the triggers go empty your purse.
I'm completely terrified. Trapped in a maze of streets in downtown St. Paul with nowhere to go. Every corner you turn, there they are, ready to throw more gas. Every time we try to get away, they keep shooting more tear gas. Everyone's moving. No one's stopping. No one knows why they continue to fire into the crowd.